One thing insecure people need to understand is that when you know who you are in God and the Most High has confirmed you, He's affirmed you, He's told you in a secret place who you are. He's cultivated you, He's molded you, He's shaped you. You spent that one-on-one time with Him. He will reveal to you who you are and who He's called you to be. He'll show you what your purpose is. And one thing about purpose, when it comes to God, your purpose is going to be gifts that are already within you. Like, say for instance, God has called me to be a leader. He's called me to be a public figure. He's called me into ministry. And so the thing about purpose, when you are walking with God, sometimes He'll show you the end results before He show you the beginning, because He knows that if He shows you the beginning process and the whole process, He knows that all of the steps and all of the work that it would take you to get to the finish line, He knows that we would never do it. So a lot of times, that's why God will show you the end of a thing, and He'll show you ahead of time where He gonna take you. And if you want to get to that destination, to that final place, you have to put in the work. You have to be in your training ground. You have to be in a secret place. You're going to have to do a lot of things that you don't want to do. And that's the thing about it when you walking with God. But the thing about purpose is you feel so fulfilled. And that's why a lot of people are walking around with a void and they don't know who they are in God. And that's why a lot of people are miserable, because they don't feel fulfilled. They don't know who they are in God, and they're not in their purpose. But see, when you in your purpose, you operating in your gifts and your calling, you feel fulfilled. You don't have a void. There is no void, because your purpose that you're operating in, it fills that void. So God will, a lot of times, He'll show you the end of a thing before He shows you the beginning. And so what insecure people or what toxic people need to understand is that when a person knows who they are and they are secure within themselves, they understand their destiny, they understand their assignment, they understand their gifts, their purpose, or even a successful person, even a person with a lot of money, or just a person who's confident within themselves. Confident people who feel fulfilled and they're not toxic, they mind their business. They mind the business that pays them. They don't have time to be in mess, be in drama, worry about the next person, because they're confident within themselves. They're confident in who they are. They feel secure. They don't need validation. They don't need the approval of men. And so that's the thing, what insecure people and what toxic people and jealous people need to understand is that confident people who not out here chasing cloud, people who have done the work, people who have healed, and God-fearing people, successful people, business-minded people, they don't have time to worry about what the next person doing, because they so busy being successful and being secure within themselves, or being secure in who God has called them to be, that they don't have time for the mess. They don't have time for the drama. They don't want no parts of it. When you enjoy peace and you work hard to work on yourself and build your character, and you've healed and you've grown and you've been tested and you've been through trials and tribulations and setbacks, when God bring you out of a low place, or when you come out of a low place and you get on track, you don't let nobody disrupt your peace. Nobody. And you do whatever it takes to protect your peace. And sometimes that's what you just have to do. And that, even if that means cutting off friends, even if that means cutting off family members, whoever that may be toxic, that may be disrupting your peace, cut them off. Cut them off. I don't care who it is. Cut them off. Don't let nobody disrupt your peace. Especially people that don't know you online. Especially, don't let nobody tell you who you are and who you are not. If I listen to people tell me who I am and who I'm not, I would never get to my final destination. I would never operate in my gifts and my calling. You see, God is so intentional. When you are in the secret place and you spend that one-on-one time with God, you have a relationship with him. Those of us who are walking with him and we know who he's called us to be, you don't let anyone tell you who you are. You don't let anyone tell you who you are not. Could you imagine if I waited on a person or waited on people to affirm me? Could you imagine if I waited on people to accept me? Could you imagine if I waited on people to like me? That's why I'm secure within myself, flaws and all. So I don't wait on people to tell me who I am. I don't wait on people to affirm me. I don't wait on people to accept me. I don't wait on people to validate me. I don't wait on people to tell me who I am in God and who I'm not. I don't wait on approval. I don't wait on recognition. I don't wait on likes. I don't wait on nobody to share my posts. I don't wait on people to engage. Because see, when you wait, you'll be waiting in vain. And that's why you got to know who you are. That's why you got to be confident. That's why you got to stand on business and don't let nobody come and interfere with what you got going on. You got to do what God tells you to do. You got to be so secure within yourself and so secure in what God has called and ordained you to do that you won't let nobody interfere and tell you who you're not and tell you what God didn't tell you to do or what God tell you to say. You see, when you secure within yourself, when you know who you are, it's nobody who can tell you any different. God is the author and the finisher of my faith. And I don't wait on people to approve me. I don't wait on people to validate me because I know who I am. I know who I am in God and I know who he's called me to be.